YouTubers. So I am sitting down to do a new video about Home Chef. Now, I've done a lot of different videos trying out different home delivery services, and Home Chef contacted me and asked me if I would like to try out their delivery service, which I hadn't tried yet, so why not? So I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I did from how I placed my order to receiving it in to showing you all the recipes. So I'm gonna jump right in.
All right, guys, so I am going through on my computer and placing my order. So I am getting, how many people are you cooking for? 2 people. How many times a week do you want to cook? 4. We do 3 or 4, it depends on the time. And then which of the following do you prefer to eat, which is optional. You don't have to fill this out, but we prefer to eat meat over seafood or vegetables. Well, I mean, we want vegetables in it. Dietary preferences. We like low carb. We are doing low carb right now. So this is awesome that they give you that as an option. And then any foods you want to avoid. So if you're avoiding soy or dairy or wheat or any of these things, you can click them off. We don't avoid any of these, so I'm going to click continue. The next page, I have to enter my shipping information. All right, so after you enter that information, you also have to enter your credit card information, and you can also send this information to other people if you choose to. It gives you an option of here's what you get for referring your friends, and then I'm going to go to my account dashboard. So now I get to place my order. So I get to go through and read these. So it tells you things like the staff pick. It tells you all of the different information. So you can remove whatever you want. So let's say I'm going to go through and remove this, remove it. Oh, click on it, remove. Okay, I'm going through and removing all of them. So then I get to go through and look at all 14 of the meal options. So these are some of the options for the week that I am choosing. So you have lunch options too if you'd like, and smoothies, and a fruit basket. Wow, you got a lot of choices here. So I'm going to go back up to the top and take another look and see. This is catching my attention here. Orange chicken lettuce wraps. So let's click on this one. And when you click on it, you actually go over here and it actually tells you what time it takes to cook, how many days it needs you to cook, how easy or difficult it is, and how much spice it is. Tells you a little bit of who came up with it, and then your nutrition breakdown. So you can really decide what you want. And then it tells you what comes in the box with it, and the steps with the photos of how you can actually make this, which is pretty cool. So I can just go up to the top and click add if I like it. So I'm going to go through and choose all of my meals. All right, I'm going to go through and add the white wine chicken scallopine, because that looked really good. So this jalapeno popper burger sounds really good. So what I tend to do if this is something that I'm interested in, but I'm still trying to do low carb, is I just simply click on it and then I don't eat the bun. Great quick note to tell you guys is as you look here, you'll notice down at the bottom, let's pick this one as an example. Without clicking on it, it does tell you how long it takes to make it, and it has milk, wheat, and soy in it. So see, you've got this one has milk and fish, this one has milk, wheat, and shellfish. So it makes it really easy to choose. So the 3 meals we're going to give this a try to are the orange chicken lettuce wraps, the jalapeno popper burger, and the white wine chicken scallopine. So I'm going to click save. So now that I click save, it says my order is set for Tuesday, September 18th. So it is good to go. I can make any changes before Friday, the 14th at noon. So I could go through if I just talk to Marty about it and he's like, oh, I don't like that. Then I can go in here and just remove it and pick another option instead. But they've got some really nice options in here. All right, guys, so this is what the box looks like when it comes in. Nice and cute. Home Chef. All right, so when you open the box up like this, it comes with gift card. And then the meals. They all come with cards with exact descriptions, step by step, of how to put them together, what steps you have to take, and it's just the easiest thing to follow. Super quick and easy, step by step, right in front of you with photos. So the package comes packaged amazingly. Everything comes in little bags labeled for each item and each meal that you're gonna make. So you simply just stick them in the fridge in the bag and grab which bag you need when it's time to make it. Even the ice packs kept everything so frozen cold. My meats on the hottest day were still frozen, which I was really impressed with because it sat on my front porch for a little bit. So it was nice to get them and know that they were still packaged that well. So the first one we're going to start with is the chicken lettuce wraps. And we chose to do this one because it was a crazy busy day for us. And MJ had Taekwondo, and we just needed something that we could put together quickly and not have to think about, which these meals are absolutely perfect for. Everything comes in this little bag, so you simply just open the little bag and you have everything you need. So you start in with the recipe, but as I'm doing these recipes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Home Chef. It was so easy to sign up. You can either do it on your computer or do it on the app, either one. Once you sign up, you get to select from 15 different meal options, and that also includes a couple 5-minute lunches and add-ons like fruit or smoothies. If you don't need something that week, you can simply skip it. You just click skip. It's that easy. On your delivery day, you receive the recipe cards, which makes it easy to decide that week. I am always busy, so it's really nice for Marty and I just to have the recipe cards there. I put them out. I say, which one do you think for tonight? And we just go about the business and grab it. We don't have to think about anything. Everything is there for us. The meals typically take just about 30 minutes to cook, which is amazing for me. I don't want to be bothered with cooking something that's going to take a long while for prep or any of those things. It's so easy. You just follow the step-by-step recipes and you can't mess it up. When you're ordering these, another great part of them is you can pick out calorie conscious things that are heart healthy. They have vegetarian options. You can mix and match them, whichever way you want to do. And they seem to all be really simple, familiar recipes like lettuce wraps. Who doesn't love lettuce wraps? And they're familiar, but with little extra twists. This one was the orange sriracha sauce. This blew our minds. It was so amazing. We just thought it was going to be basic, but you couldn't beat it. The next one we did was the burgers. Now, I got the burgers as a 4-pack because MJ always likes burgers, and it's an easy thing to just burgers and fries, right? Every kid likes burgers and fries. Who doesn't? So this is a great idea to just integrate into your everyday family, daily life. You know, the convenience of it is super great when you're doing things with your family and your kids. 30 minutes, guys. Like typically we used to, before I started this type of thing, we used to sit there and spend 10 minutes trying to decide where we were going to order food and 10 minutes to order it and then 15 or 20 minutes to go pick it up and deliver it. It took us more than a half hour, and now we're eating healthier with these great options that are just a twist on something you would probably be ordering out anyway. And this way, you know exactly what is going into the food you're eating and you're not getting all those extra calories. Now, if you're like me and you have a little one at home or a few little ones, this is what I tend to do. If you notice, I'm just making one plain burger for MJ. So I'm making the jalapeno ones for Marty and I and the cheese. But for MJ's, I made a plain burger, and then I'll just add cheese to it when I'm actually making and cooking the burgers. So you can adapt these recipes to also work for your family and everyday life depending on who in the family likes what. You could have just put cheese inside of one burger and had another one where you had the jalapenos and the cheese, and then maybe one plain burger. So you've got the basis of the idea already here in front of you. So all you have to do is follow the steps and take out the parts that don't work for whoever it is in your family, which makes it so easy. So if you're watching this and these recipes look great to you, which they look to me, and you think this might work for your family, right now they are actually giving us an offer for $30 off your first order. I will put a link down below that you can follow with my code, and all you have to do is go sign on and add in the offer code, and it will give you $30 off your first order. You can't beat that. So these burgers were actually a great big hit. We really liked them. I had plenty of French fries. We loved the whole meal. MJ ate it up. I will say that this one was really, really good, and I did put it all together. I didn't eat the bun, but I put it together to show you guys what it would look like with the bun. But I will say the lettuce wraps were still the top runner at this point in this, but this was very tasty. Now on to meal 3. This was the one that actually looked the least interesting to me. It just looked fairly simple. It was a white chicken scallopine. And I'm not a big carrot person or an asparagus person, but Marty loves asparagus. So I decided to give this one a try, and he actually loves carrots too. So we gave this one a try, and I will tell you, I was shocked. This one was a top contender. The carrots, I now am a converted carrot lover. I just simply put some olive oil on them and salt and pepper, and they were amazing. I also love the fact that after you're done with these things, if you've tried something that you wouldn't normally have had or tried, like these carrots, you have the recipe here with you on the recipe card afterwards. You can always go back and make this whole recipe again. As you see here, I added some extra chicken breast because it's always good to have some extra chicken cooked for you. But it gives you ideas for future recipes. Hold on to the recipe card, make it again, try it at home, add one of the things that you learned you liked to another recipe you're doing. It just makes life so easy when you get to try something like this and really find items that you wouldn't have thought. This right here, the sauce I'm making, was the kicker. This made this recipe just stand out so differently. It was just absolutely amazing. So in order, I would say the chicken, then the lettuce wraps, then the burger were our favorites. So if you haven't tried Home Chef yet, go check the link below and try it with my discount code.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always love watching these type of videos. They're probably one of my favorite ones, and I love trying different services. So if you haven't tried this one yet, I do have a discount code that they provided below, so I will put that here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions on anything you saw here. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.